want everyone to have a big round of applause for probably one of my best mates, best man, Rob.
Thank you, thank you. It's not often that I get such a warm hand on my entrance, I have to say. Have we set the tone? I'm actually in a strict instruction today. I've got to be clean, I've got to be short, and I've got to be nice. So I've had a bath. I'm 5'10" and a fag card and taller than Simon, so I'm going to be short and be nice. Not a chance. Those that are fearing a 1 hour diatribe from me, relax, this will be mercifully short. We play at lots of different weddings and we see speeches going on for about an hour 20, and we end up sitting with all of the guests outside while the speech disappears. So, no, it's not going to be a long one. So, when Simon asked me to be the best man, I was in a bit of a dilemma. Being asked to be best man is it's like being asked by Buckingham Palace to attend the palace and make love to the Queen. It's a great honour, but you don't really want to. I've known him for about 18 years, 19 years I think. I first met him at the karaoke night at the Aristocrat. Who went to those? Yeah, 3 of us, okay. So, Paul and Simon used to come and sing the same song every week. Now they're in a band with their dad, Dr. Watts. Dr. Watts Electric Band or Dr. Watts?
Dr. Watts Electric Band.
The Dr. Watts Electric Band with their dad, a Beatles cover group. So they used to come along every Tuesday and sing She Loved You, Yeah, Yeah, Bloody Yeah, everything. They're the only ones who could sing in harmony and wanted to show it off and try and pop. Now, I became friends with Paul first, because you couldn't get the skull away from his face.
That's because he was only about 14.
That's because he was only about 14. Who knows Simon really well? Put your hand up. Be honest. Not that many, so a bit of background. He's a man of great moral standards. He constantly frowns at any form of female nudity or pornography. That's because he's concentrating. He's dyslexic and once went to a toga party dressed as a goat. He was raised as an only child, that pissed off his brothers. And he got thrown out of Aylesbury swimming pool for peeing in it. Simon asked the lifeguard, how did you know I peed in the pool? And the lifeguard said, the shallow end only comes up to your knees. Apart from his beautiful wife, there is something in Simon's life that is his reason for being. The thing that gives him the passion, energy and drives him to get up in the morning and makes him try his best at everything he does. And if he fails at doing that thing, he'll get back up, he'll dust himself off and he'll try and do it again. This thing, or these things, influence every decision, every thought, every breath that he takes. And I know what you're thinking. It's not me. It's not his appendage. It's his beautiful children. Here they are. Give it up for Sean, Jay and Leah. You can stand up, kids.
Stand up.
There they are. Give them a round of applause. There they are. He's a great dad, but I do know for a fact, because the kids are talking about that, he used to steal the teeth from under their pillows to put under his. And sometimes before they'd come out of their heads. Moving my attention to Helen, as to be honest, it's your day today, isn't it? Have you had a good day so far? It's going to go downhill from now on. So you're allowed one vote. Let's have a vote. Okay, who thinks she looks $1 million? Who thinks she looks $10 million? Hey, one vote, that's it. I've got some comments here, you can see them. It says you scrub up nice and great frock. I'm not going to say those because you do look fantastic today. You look absolutely brilliant. Give her a round of applause. Breath was taken away. Breath was taken away. We see lots of brides, and you look fantastic, I've got to say. Since you met Simon, I've got to tell you that he's changed. Now, we're not talking underwear here, because I know he's changed that at least 3 times since he met you. Well, 3 times. The 3rd time was putting the first pair back on. Does that count? I don't know. He's not changed because he's simply older, and he's not changed because he could boast to me that he was seeing somebody the same age as my daughter. It's because you brought out a Simon that I didn't know previously. Now, I wrote this, that means it's true, because it says he's more animated, he's more caring, he's more mature, you get this, more articulate and focused person, because you are. You brought out the best in him. It's not just me that thinks that you're perfect together, everybody thinks you're perfect together. When you know somebody, as well as I know Simon, I do know him well, we've been through thick and thin together, I know that he loves you wholly. He loves you absolutely, without hesitation or doubt. You are one lucky girl. You really are. Next time you see a nice pair of shoes, don't hesitate. What you see in him beggars belief, really. However, Simon, I've got to ask you a question now. So,
This is your life.
no, when I first met Helen, we were looking at your new flat, close to your house, right? And I saw you looking at her, and she was looking at you, and you were looking at her, she was looking at you, and there was a little bit of fairy dust going on between you. Tinkerbell was doing her thing, and I looked at you, you looked at me, you looked at me, I looked at you. And then we got downstairs to the van, which we were in doing something, and I said to you, who was the blonde? What did you say, son? What did you say? He said, that's my next ex-girlfriend, that is. Which, again, it proves that I'm right, because it underlines how poor your judgment was and how good she is for you. Okay? Because she is very good for you. You're a lucky player. So, who's seen the band that we're playing together? Anybody here? That's all. Rock and roll. Who hasn't seen us? Splitters, honestly. It's not often you can ask this question in front of people, but Simon, how long have we played with each other? 16 years. We have the best fun. We have fantastic laughs. We've got situations, activities and jokes that I'm 50 next year, and frankly what we do belongs in junior school. It's a fantastic way of retaining your youth. There are very few things, amazingly, that can be shared with everybody. Not because they're bad, just so you wouldn't understand them. Alright? I'm going to try a few, and just to see if you think this is funny. Now, some of the guys might get it. Are we amongst friends? Yeah. See? No, you don't get it. You don't get it. Where's the dirty? See? You know what that's like, ladies? See? You don't get it, because you're not there, man. The band has evolved and it's grown into something that we're all very proud of. It remains the best way of being able to go out with your best mates, do the thing you love, act the age of 12 and get paid really well for it. And come home sober, more importantly. You get to know each other very, very well when you're working in such a, and it can be a pressured, dynamic environment. So, Paul, for instance, he plays the bass, he sings lead, backing vocal, he does the lighting. Colin plays the keyboards, the guitar, and he brings a cutting, offensive, dry humour with it. That's Colin over there. Jason, over there, plays the lead guitar and embellishes the humour content with his own brand of wit, and can be very funny. And does sing on occasion, though not so much recently. Paul does the lighting. There's Paul there. Me, I bring I sing. And I bring a rock god persona. And extraordinary raffle delivery skills. As I mentioned, I think Paul does the lighting for us. And as well as being the drummer, as our Simon, and singing, lead and backing vocal, he is the crowned clown of the band, okay? He's the guy, if it's going to get a laugh, he'll think of it first. Now, I've got a few little artifacts that we're just going to sort out. Paul, could you give us a hand? And Colin's just sorting things out. Don't applaud Paul, he hasn't done anything yet. To commemorate this day and to acknowledge your clownism, we've got a few things, and you've just got to wear them just for a couple of minutes for one single photograph, right? Paul's going to stick them on it. And yes, you're going to look ridiculous. You might want to take your glasses off. So there's a nice little bow tie for you, and a hat, which is your colour. So that's a squirty flower. I'm not sure what you're going to do. Not sure what you're going to fill that with. And last, but not least, where's it go? You can shove it wherever you look. No, not down there. And then it goes.
bigger one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Simon the Clown, give it up. Now, every clown needs a form of transportation. And see that little hooter? We've got an accessory for that hooter for you. Fellas, could you bring it through for us? We've got a little bit of transportation. Now there will be a full demonstration, probably a painful demonstration, ended up in A&E. Hold it up, PC, let's have a look at it. A little clown bike for Simon. Keep an eye, it's probably going to be on eBay in the next 3 weeks. So that demo, do you have to? So,
We resonate through them.
you don't have to wear those all night, you really don't. So there we go. That's Simon the Clown. Thank you very much for being the clown and giving us so many laughs, Simon. Although, to be honest with you probably wouldn't get it because you're not there. With regards to the hen night, ladies, the hen night was in two places. You went to Harwell House, was it, for afternoon tea? Very civilised, in nice dresses. Then went over to the Mecca that is Milton Keynes, and you started at our house, mine and Deb's house, and you had a bit of a party there and went to town, is that correct?
Yep.
What sort of drinking straws did you use at our house? Let me explain what they were like, ladies and gentlemen. They were pink, and those kids, they were shaped like male appendages. Do I need to say any more? The first I found out about one of these was our dog Florence. Those of you who met Florence, she hasn't got a lot going on inside her head. She was chewing one on the floor in the morning. That's the first thing I saw when I got downstairs. Anyway, just a few more words from me, and then I'm going to shut up, and then we're going to move on with festivities. So, here we are, amassed near Chesham. They are no longer betwixt. We celebrate with this pair and bless them. In matrimony, they'll get their kicks. So let us consider these heroes alone, starting with the girl. As each deserves praise of their own and secrets I will unfurl. Helen, today you look like a dream, as sweet as the song of a skylark. Your future with Simon will be peaches and cream, and I bet that frock's not from Primark. You have made my friend complete. From now, a new name you'll be called. You're the one he was destined to meet, even if he is going bald. Let's talk about Simon and all his vice, debauchery, drugs and strong liquor. There's not a lot to tell because he's loyal and nice, like Freddie, your dog, but thicker. He loves his work, teaching at school, a vocation he's finally found. He goes to the gym. He swims in the pool to stop his belly getting more round. In drummer mode, he's hard to beat, plays like he's on a mission, bashing and crashing for dancing feet. One day he may make a musician. Rock is his pulse, regardless of key. He gives his skins abuse. Chili Peppers, Green Day, Tenacious D are nothing compared to Bustin' Loose. His passion for Helen clearly knows no bounds. His love comes out of his pores. Nothing will ever come between unless it involves Star Wars. Yes, his second love is that galactical scrap written by that Lucas chappie. In my opinion, it's a load of crap, but it seems to keep him happy. Simon, marriage is a new hope. We know you'll stay the course. Your Alderaan is not far away, if you know how to use the Force. So go forth, you pair, your honeymoon awaits. Have a peaceful, loving flight. But the Mile High Club, it's illegal, mates. Find the Big Apple, then take a bite. Now I've come to the end of my prose. The barrel, I've scraped its bottom. There's just one thing left to say, I suppose, and I hope there's nothing forgotten. So everyone, pick up your glass, on your feet, quick! This is taking too long, now my rhyme won't work, then I'll feel a dick.
First off.
Helen and Simon, live free from strife. May your wishes come true soon. We are thrilled that you're now husband and wife. And here's to the bride and the groom. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Your bride and groom. There you go.